Well, during the election, Janet Jackson questioned Kamala's race.
Sure.
And you said it's a little ironic to question whether someone is black while breathing through the nose of a white woman.
I mean,
Y'all said that Janet had malicious intent when she questioned Kamala's race.
I do. I believe that. I believe that somebody who changes their nose, which is we're known for our nose and our lips and our skin, right? When you change every element of that, there are some that might believe you have a problem being black. But then to just assail somebody else's blackness when it's obvious, it ain't an original black nose in the Jackson family. Not one. Don't nobody look like they did on the Jackson 5.
Well, not the kids, but the mom. The mom.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody who got money looked like they did in the pictures. And even that...
Did Tito have a nose? No, I think Tito's nose.
I don't know. He might have been the... Even that was a joke. Like, to me, you can assess what my motives were, but I told a funny joke. It was funny.
Do you think that Michael Jackson wanted to be white?
I think that
By the way, have you ever met Michael Jackson?
Of course.
You have?
I have.
What was that like?
Meeting... I think Michael Jackson is among the most artistically gifted beings that ever walked the face of the earth.
I agree.
So it was like that.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that I watched him be a young black kid in Gary, Indiana, and die an old white woman in the valley. I mean, It's just so I don't know. What do you? I think that it's funny because what people do is they make all kinds of excuses. All I know is everything black about him was different.
What do you mean?
In the end, everything black about him was different. His skin, his nose, his hair, all of it. He didn't look anything like the pictures of him as a kid. And it wasn't him getting older. It wasn't him less sun, more sun. It was clearly done in a plastic surgeon's office. So I don't know what he felt like.
I mean, look. His mother, after he died, said that he had vitiligo and he didn't want to look like a spotted cow. But here's the thing. He didn't have to go white. He could have just gone brown.
Yeah.
Right? Just cover the white spots with brown makeup and stick to your original color, right?
Did his nose have vitiligo? I mean, it's I'm not going to speak ill of the dead. I think we all know that he looks different than his pictures.
Now, of course, you could say, well, he burned his hair during the Pepsi commercial, but
yeah,
you could have gotten, you'd have to have bone straight hair, afterwards.
I think that he looks different. Everything about him that were Afrocentric features was gone.
True.
Now, whatever that means to people is what it means.
Yeah, listen, I feel you. And I feel like he was one of the early entertainers to really go under the knife and really do the whole surgery thing before they really perfected it.
Yeah, I mean, how everybody got their nose? Nobody got their original nose. Like, nobody. Nobody has their original nose.
I think except for Tito. I think Tito's the only one.
I don't know what that means.
Well, look, when you have a brother like, I'm actually looking at pictures like Tito, because I interviewed Tito, and yeah, Tito has the same nose.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess when you have a Michael Jackson in your family, it might be natural to try to emulate him just because the star is so bright.
Listen, I think that they didn't want to look black. You think they were a natural family. And none of those things negate how talented they were. But it is disingenuous to talk about another one of the black ones when you're breathing through the nose of a white woman.
Well,
I mean, Janet didn't look like Penny at all. And I'm like, what the fuck did they have
Penny
in that
very
iron?
Different. And Penny was a pretty girl.
She was.
Yeah. It's not like
Janet's a pretty girl. But it's you're assailing somebody else's blackness when you got Elizabeth Taylor's nose. That's
yeah.
It's crazy.